Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah Wanyama. If you're new here, this is where we keep it real, simple and savvy. All matters finance. And then we add a little bit of faith and fun. So let's get into the video. To talk about treasury bills and bonds. Again, this is a video that has been requested by I think 4 of you on my social media, and thank you for engaging with me on my social. That's so encouraging. So today we want to look on treasury bills and bonds and how we can invest, the process to invest, what is it, and is it a viable investment. So let's start with a bill. What's a treasury bill? A treasury bill is an investment vehicle that is offered by the CBK, and I have realized that I have service from other countries. So today we are only going to focus on treasury bills that can be that T-bills that are offered by the CBK, Central Bank of Kenya. That's what I am knowledgeable about. Any other thing you might comment down below so that I can look into it and bring to you what I have found. So treasury bills, they are investment vehicles offered by the Central Bank of Kenya. Treasury bills are usually short-term investments that are auctioned weekly. So why do I call it short-term? Because they mature in 3 months, 9 months, 6 months, or 12 months. So that's why they are short-term, and they are auctioned weekly. So every week there's an auction going on the treasury bill that you can take part. The minimum face value of the treasury bills is usually 100,000 Kenya shillings. So that's the minimum face value. That means that the minimum that you can be able to invest in. And the T-bills are usually sold at a discount. What it means to sell at a discount is the face value might be 100,000 Kenya shillings, but you will get, at times they are sold at 95,000 Kenya shillings. So that's a discount of 5,000 Kenya shillings. So let's note that when they are sold at a discount, when the government pays back these coupons, the principal amount that you'll get is 100,000, even if it was 95,000, even if it was offered at a discount. That's why we say it's usually sold at a discount. That's simply what treasury bills are. This is how the government raises money through the public by offering something that called coupons, and these treasury bills, we say they are short term, and therefore those coupons mature, whatever you call them, within 3 to 12 months. That's why we are calling them short term, and we have said they are usually auctioned every week. I am not sure, but probably on Thursdays at 2 p.m. exactly at 2 p.m. they usually auction. So what's a treasury bond? What's a T-bond? A T-bond is also a way that the government raises money through the public by call out people to buy those bonds, which are medium or long term. Long term meaning they mature with between 1 to 30 years. So that's the maturity time. And then these T-bonds and T-bills can only be sold or can only be gotten through the Central Bank of Kenya or its agents. Maybe those that are certified by the CBK are the only ones that can be able to trade with you in such. So we have said these are medium and long term, 1 to 30 years. There are 3 kinds. I have written them down. There are 3 kinds of T-bills. One, coupon bond, which has a fixed interest rate. They are not really lucrative, but Yes, they have a fixed interest rate. Then we have infrastructural bonds. This is where the government raises money for a particular infrastructure that they want to build. Maybe Mombasa Road, now that it's being built, so they will raise money, and then after that they will pay back. So that is usually tax free. You were exempted from tax, and then it has very lucrative interest rates. They pay back interest rates. Then the minimum amount that you can invest in this type of bond is 100,000. The one that I have mentioned before, coupon bond, it's 50,000 Kenya shillings is the minimum amount. Then we have zero coupon bond. It's also not that lucrative. So if you want to go for a bond, I would advise that you get the infrastructural bond. Then the interest returns are usually between 9 to 15%, and then you are usually paid after 6 months. The interests are usually paid after 6 months. So if you want an investment vehicle that you can invest and still get paid in between, that's what you're looking for. You can get income now and then by annually, T-bonds is a good investment for you. So that is basically T-bonds, where the government raises money from the public through bonds, and it's usually medium to long term. That means it matures between 1 to 30 years. That's when you will get your principal back. What's your principal? We have said the minimum amount that you can invest, for example, in infrastructural bonds is 100,000. So that's the principal amount that you invest in. That is whether if you will invest in 2-3 years, that's what you will get. But before you get that principal amount, there is interest that you're being paid in between. The interest in between will be paid after every 6 months. That is twice a year. Every 6 months you will be paid an interest. So what's the process? Number one, it is, let me tell you guys, be knowledgeable. It is the information is hapo kwa website ya CBK, Central Bank of Kenya website. Just go there, www.centralbankofkenya.go.ke, something, it will be down here. Go to the website and get the information. They have listed the information there very well, how you can be able to trade in these two, either T-bills or T-bonds. Then you need to have, one thing you need to have is a CDS account. If you have not watched my video on stocks and shares, this is the time. Please watch it, because the same CDS account is the same one that you need here. So you need a CDS account, and that CDS account you will need a mandate form, and a mandate form from the CBK or its agents, or you cannot get it anywhere or even online. So you need filled out form so that you can be able to trade. And then how long do you want to invest? That's another thing that you need to ask yourself. If it's T-bills, do you want for 3 months? Do you want for 9 months? Do you want for an year? If it's for T-bonds, do you want to invest for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? That's another thing that you need to know so that you can be able to trade. And then what type of investment do you want? So if it's for the bond, we have said the 3 types. You need to decide when, and then for that, and then again after that, you need to apply for this T-bill or T-bonds. We have said for the T-bills, they are auctioned weekly. For the T-bonds, they are auctioned monthly. I had not mentioned that, but they are auctioned monthly. So it's something you apply, because it's an auction. You apply for that auction. That's another step in the process. You need to apply for it. Then after applying, you wait so that you can be told whether you made the cut or not. So you need to find out. After that, you need to find out whether you made it for the cut or not. If you didn't Then you wait for the next week and apply if it's a T-bill, and if it's a bond, for the next month, so that you can apply. How do you get to know? Look at their website and see the people will be shortlisted there. I got to know that they also put out the names via Twitter, and also you can call and ask whether you made the card. Then after you finding out whether you made the card or not, if you made the card, you need now to submit the money, as in pay for the T-balls, or give your money for that purpose. We say there is minimum of 100,000. For T-bills you need a minimum of 100,000 as well. For coupon bonds you need a minimum of 50,000 Kenya shillings. So you need to pay, and there is a certain time or a day that you need to submit that money. Failure to which you will be penalized and you will not be able to trade again. So if you want to go through this process, have the money ready, so that when you make for the cut, you can be able to wire the amount where it is needed. Because sometimes we are Kenyans, we do not have the money like customers or clients who come to you go to buy an outfit and you do not have the money, but anyway you still negotiate for it. So this is not that kind of games. You need to have the money, actual money for it, so that you can be able to wire it. Because if you get late or failure to do so or not to do so, I do not know what is the grammar there, but if you fail to do so, you will be penalized and you will not be able to trade in these vehicles anymore. So after that, find out whether you have made the card, submit the money and make the payment, and then wait for your money now to grow. Wait for the 6 months to be paid your interest, and then wait for your principal amount when your bond or bill matures. So that is it. It's simple like that. Imagine, people, it's simple. So why treasury bills and bonds? It's secure. You are lending to the government. The government is the safest place to put in your money, because whether they like it or not, they will print money for you and pay back your money. So it is the safest place. It is flexible. If you miss this week, you can plan for next week, you can plan for the other week, you can plan for the next month. So it is flexible. Then we have said the people are paid monthly, so you can be able to get a little income, like after every 6 months you get an income. Every 6 months you get an income through your interest. Then T-bills at sometimes are sold at a discount, and therefore you can be able to get some good amount of money. If you're risk averse, this is a place you can start. You can start and look forward. If you also looking forward for retirement, T-bonds are somewhere you can put your money as you think towards retirement. Yes, it's simple as that. Please go check the CBK website and learn more. If you have any question, throw it in the comment section down below. If there's something that you need added, also comment down below. If you have engaged or traded in this some time back, please comment down below. Let's engage, let's learn from each other, let's know how investments are. It's exciting, and let's do it different this year. Keep it real, simple and savvy, and do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to put on your notification bell. Thank you. Till next time. Bye.